Good morning. I'm Tin Ho Feng, and we'll be presenting you the brand positioning analysis for Adidas. The brand positioning analysis will be broken into six major components, and we'll go through each component in sequence. First, let me introduce you the overview of Adidas to gain a basic perception. Adidas, in its entirety, Adidas AG is a German manufacturing company of athletic shoes, clothing, and sport equipment. It makes clothes for professional athletes, leisure active wear, and casual fashion under its own brand. Its products have historically been labeled with a three-stripe trademark, which is still presented in the company's relatively new trefoil and mountain emblems. The company was founded in 1949 in Bayern, Germany, to revolutionize the international sportswear and accessory industry by designing and offering client fashion accessories that are audacious, original, and available on a global scale. The company has over 60,000 people in over 100 countries under its employ, and thanks to their valiant effort, the humongous and diverse business organization can accommodate a wide range of consumer desires, meet market opportunity from a variety of angles, and be less likely to be impacted by one-dimensional market concerns. The business is motivated by the desire to be the world's foremost sports brand, and as a result, the battalion of design professionals and staff as a whole join hands every day to design, create, and sell the best product possible, all while providing exceptional customer service and using sustainable methods to improve the consumer experience. These characteristics are reflected in the company's primary brands, Adidas and Reebok, both of which are built on positivity and brand philosophy that say impossible is nothing. Adidas' main competitors include Puma, Under Armour, and Nike. Next, I will discuss how Nike establishes its frame of reference. I will start by explaining the concept definition. A frame of reference refers to a collection of beliefs or views that a person uses to make judgment calls, leading to the conclusion that is a standard against which buyers can put their expectation and place the feature that a specific product or service supplies the market. As argued by Abu Farha al-Bana, a frame of reference is simply how a customer or even the entire market perceive a brand and what it has to offer. Consequently, the client and market in general use this perspective to compare and contrast whatever the brand offers to what competing brands have on offer and ultimately conduct appropriate rating. It's quite evident that Adidas established itself as a reliable and innovative, high-quality brand that is accessible to customers across the globe. This conveys a positive message to everyone around the globe, and the tagline "Impossible is nothing" draws people in and leads them to feel that everyone should have access to high quality sport apparel, and that wearing Adidas item implies they can do everything they set their minds to. This is consistent with the argument advanced by Seminan and Moller, who contend that because the frame of reference is used by consumers as a yardstick for what advantages they can aim to accomplish, by using the service or product. It only serves a manufacturer or service provider correctly if they choose the appropriate thing. It essentially defines the brand's point of parity and difference. Rightfully, thanks to several sub-brands like Adidas Originals, Adidas Neo, and others that target distinct client categories, Adidas focuses on customers aged 14 to 60 with no boundaries in terms of their socioeconomic position. In terms of psychographic segmentation, the company appropriately applies the 5-factor model according to McKay and John. Adidas clients fit into the conscientiousness dimensions, seeing as they are task-focused and orderly, rather than distractible and disorganized. These are in command of their lifestyle and are consequently productive, orderly, and responsible individuals who can defer satisfaction through self-discipline and are diligent. Next subcomponent is the competitor. With an estimated revenue of 25 billion, Adidas faces substantial competition from worthy competitors such as Puma, Under Armour, and Nike, whose estimated revenue stand at 6, 5, and 37 billion respectively. In order to differentiate itself from the competition, the company no longer portrays itself as a traditional sport brand, but rather as a creator sport brand thanks to its 2018 Calling All Creator campaign. Conversational story from the world's most famous athletes, designers, and singers in the sporting industry were featured in the campaign, all of whom were united by a desire to create. The next component refers to its positioning statement. Adidas positions itself as a brand that can meet all of a customer's ethic requirements. The company's positioning is founded on 3 strategy choices: speed, cities, and open source. Cities refer to the targeting of regions that determine global fashion trends, while speed refer to the delivery of flash and appealing products where and when people want them. Open source, on the other hand, refers to welcoming sport people, customers, and partners to co-create the future of sport and sport culture with the company. Now, let us come to another crucial component, which is the point of parity that is leveraged by Adidas. Point of parity are the components that must be observable for a brand to be considered a viable competitor in its category. Every business must build its branding around certain concepts it wants to be identified with, and this can only be done through particular point of parity and differentiation. According to Genesis and Inch, in order for a brand to clearly identify and leverage its point of parity, it must first clarify its core demographic, competitors, as well as how the company compares to and varies from them. Following this line of thought, it's easy to understand that Adidas targets very specific customers based on their consumption behavior. The company's mission statement is centered on being the best sport company in the world. This is based on the company's ability to innovate, assemble, and sell the best sport product in the world with the best customer service and experience, while also developing a positive share of mind within and between consumers. The three stripe of the Adidas logo symbolize a mountain, pointing to the challenges and goals that people must overcome. Thanks to its 2018 Calling All Creator campaign, the brand embraced a consultative approach to the design and rollout of new designs and product, and this ensures that the company serves the market exactly what it needs. This effectively means that innovation and creativity are part and parcel of the brand, and as such, the first thought is always the consumer and how they identify with the product. Points of parity are distinctions that potential rivals have over your brand that you must overcome. They are instances where a business must demonstrate that they are on par with the competition in order to offset its advantage and redirect attention to the business point of differentiation. Adidas bands on its ability to create belief and values, and this is reinforced by the fact that it offers an inclusive platform that allows customers to show off what they do best. The fact that Under Armour, Puma, and Nike are yet to sufficiently catch on to this give Adidas an upper hand. Then let us move on to inspect how Adidas compel the point of difference concept. To achieve a competitive edge and offer consumers an incentive to purchase the company's product, the brand must be associated with distinct and meaningful point of differentiations. Point of difference are affiliations which should increase the likelihood of customers choosing the company's particular brand product. Keller, Apparel, Georgeson define brand association as those that are distinctive to the brand and are highly valued and preferred by customers. Point of difference are the advantages a brand has overcome its competitor. It is the characteristic of a brand that customers remember, and they effectively form the basis for a successful positioning. Brand differentiation can be clarified into three types: brand performance association, brand imagery association, and consumer insight association. Customers' practical requirement and how successfully the product or service fulfill those are linked to brand performance associations. Adidas has been very successful in exploiting this point of difference by making sporting apparel that is lightweight and comfortable, something that competing brands like Under Armour, Puma, and Nike have continuously grappled with. Brand association are the characteristic of a brand that come to mind in the minds of consumers when the brand is mentioned. It is related to the implicit and explicit interpretations that a consumer affiliate with a particular brand name. Customers' current perceptions of a brand are referred to as a brand image. It can be characterized as a unique set of association that target buyers have in their heads that express the current meaning of the brand. Brand imagery is frequently anchored in who is using the brand and under what conditions. Customer insight association are commonly used when a brand's performance and imagery association do not differentiate it sufficiently from the competition. These two aspects are something that Adidas has been very good at capitalizing on. Anytime the brand is mentioned, sustainability lies a huge portion of sport apparel that the brand release is made from sustainable materials. As argued by So, the company has a reputation for teaming up with industry leaders to design and manufacture sport apparel using sustainable raw material, leaving a significantly low carbon footprint. This is consistent with the argument presented by Keller, Sturthorn, and Tybalt, who contend that for point of differentiation to be effective, they must be both attractive to consumers and financially viable for the brand. Next, let us undertake brand equity analysis. The overall worth provided by the brand to the core business is known as brand equity. To build brand equity, the brand must stand out in the business segment in a way that benefits the consumers. Brand equity, according to Acker's model, is made up of 5 elements: brand name awareness, customer loyalty, corporate reputation, perceived service quality, and other intellectual brand assets like trademarks and network ties. In terms of awareness, Adidas has been active in sport for close to 100 years, and as such, it is an internationally recognized sport brand with a strong network of suppliers and customers. In terms of brand association, Adidas has been very keen on establishing a perception of equity and top-tier product. Association with famous sport people as well as celebrity such as Kanye have left a huge mark in the world. One of the most important aspects of promoting a product is to raise brand awareness, while brand association fosters favorable attitude and increases the number of brand extensions available. The last component relates to the recommendations. One of the most essential components of marketing is retaining order winners, and Adidas would be well advised to ensure that it keeps its existing order winners, given the fierce competition in the fashion business. As a result, the company should broaden its social media footprint to take advantage of even the tiniest chances, such as emerging market. Furthermore, investing in AI technology and implementing it into the official corporate website would be beneficial to both consumers and the business. This technology would be extremely valuable in recording client inputs and giving them a platform to express themselves and draft their own garments. Successfully capturing fresh concept directly from the people and reviewing such concept with in-house experts to iron out any irregularities. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.